Oh my god, the overall crypto market saw a major dump towards the downside. You should be selling all of your cryptocurrencies exactly here. The bear market has started. This is what the overall sentiment looks like in the overall crypto market at the moment. But guys, we've looked at the charts of Bitcoin in the previous video. Yes, we anticipated the strong bounce towards the upside, with the likelihood that we're going to form this higher low, but we have also looked at the worst case scenario, which was exactly at the 90,000 US dollars. And remember what I told you, that if we're going to break this range low, that this is going to be a fast move with a fast recovery all the way back up, because this is just a major manipulation and you should buy these fearful moments, because this is going to be the best opportunity to buy low and sell high, because we're going to look at the price movement of Bitcoin, because we absolutely nailed it with this worst case scenario for Bitcoin and this bearish case. But ultimately guys, we're going to look at the long-term perspective, why you're still early and why this is the best opportunity to invest, because a lot of people are going to call for lower numbers. Yes, maybe the price movement of Bitcoin is going to dip a little bit lower, but we're going to look at all of the bullish factors, the full moon which starts exactly now, and we're also going to look at some extremely bullish charts. So if you want to find out more, watch the video until the end, smash up the like button and subscribe, and welcome back to B4Crypto. We're going to start on the daily chart for Bitcoin, because remember in the previous video I told you that this is just a major manipulation from all the major corporations, all the major institutions, or even nations accumulating Bitcoin in these huge amounts. Because what do they need to buy Bitcoin in these huge amounts? Yes, a lot of selling pressure, because Bitcoin is the scarcest asset. They're only going to be 21 million Bitcoin, and at the moment around 19.5 million Bitcoin are already in circulation. This means that all of the exchanges and all the supply is going to run dry, driving a major supply shock. And yes, I do believe we're going to get this major short squeeze all the way to the inauguration of Donald Trump, a short squeeze being a major pump towards the upside, liquidating all of these shorts from all these bears that are calling for lower numbers, that the price movement could even dump to 70,000 US dollars. I think this is just a major accumulation phase where you should be accumulating. But yes guys, we could expect the full moon being exactly today, and if we're going to look at the previous price movement exactly after the full moon, we always saw this bullish move towards the upside, and I believe we're going to see the same scenario. But remember guys, we're going to look at the 4-hour chart to find out what we could expect in the immediate short term, but we're also going to look at some news. So if you want to find out more, make sure to watch until the end. And guys, yes, we're also going to look at some trades. And if you want to trade all of these moves, make sure to go down to BloFin, where you receive a major deposit bonus, and BloFin is also a non-KYC exchange. And if you want to copy all of my trades, make sure to be in my free Telegram group, where I keep you up to date what is happening in the overall crypto market. And yes guys, if you're going to miss this major opportunity to once again buy the lows, you're going to be catched off guard from the major move towards the upside, because ultimately the overall market is bullish. Yes, we're getting some bearish signs, but your mindset must be absolutely clear, because if we're going to look at this chart, the life cycle of those who won't make it in this crypto cycle, because a lot of people will say, I'll buy when it dips. And when it finally dips all the way to the range low, they're going to say it will go even lower. And yes, these people are eventually going to buy all the way up here exactly at the top, because remember what I said guys, it is not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. And yes guys, if you came into the crypto market thinking that the price movement is only going to go up in a straight line, you're absolutely wrong, because these retracements during the bull market are absolutely normal, and they're just healthy for the overall crypto market. But before we're going to look at the long term and also the cycle that we are in at the moment, we're going to look at the 4-hour chart of Bitcoin, because yes, we came all the way to the 90,000 US dollars. In the previous video I even told you that we could expect this week underneath this level, and that we could expect this fast move towards the upside. So this is extremely bullish, that the price movement of Bitcoin is once again in this major support zone that we've been drawing in from the price movement all the way from here. Because yes, we can see the price movement came back into this major support zone, got a major bounce towards the upside, and saw this consolidation over time. And yes guys, we saw this retracement once again all the way to the support, and we saw a perfect bounce, once again a retest, perfect bounce, and yes guys, we saw this bounce exactly here, and I even told you that we could expect that the price movement of Bitcoin is going to form another retracement, because remember, Bitcoin and the overall crypto market doesn't like these V-shaped recoveries, so normally we're going to form a double bottom where the price movement comes all the way back down close to the range lows. But now we could see that the price movement got rid of all of these weak hands, because a lot of people are going to turn bearish exactly here. They're going to exit the market. They're going to sell all of the cryptocurrencies that they maybe bought all the way up here, but they're not going to catch the bottom, because this is once again a major manipulation, and all of these people that sold exactly here calling for lower numbers, they're going to re-enter the market, maybe even higher, all the way above the level that they've initially bought all the way up here, because yes, you're trading against major nations, countries, major corporations, and guys, yes, you're going to lose out, because this is just a major manipulation. So yes, when the market is absolutely fearful, you should be extremely bullish and accumulate all of these cryptocurrencies at a major discount, because a lot of people are going to turn bearish, and this is exactly the wrong thing that you could be doing during these major dumps. Don't sell, either accumulate at these bottoms, dollar cost average into all of these projects, or just sit on your hands. If you haven't bought exactly the top, just wait until the price movement of Bitcoin is going to come back above these levels, either accumulate or just sit on your hands, because you're not going to outpace the market. If you're going to sell here, the price movement once again comes all the way back down and turns around and comes all the way back to the 100,000 US dollars. You're going to lose a lot of money trying to outpace the market. But let's look at the major Fibonacci retracement levels from the previous high all the way to the swing low, exactly at the levels of 89,200 US dollars. And then we can see that the major levels perfectly line up, the 61.8 being a major indication as a major retracement level, and a major support perfectly lines up with the red line, the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart, and once again the 38.2 is exactly at the 13 moving average. So yes guys, the first indication that this overall trend has turned around is the price movement has to reclaim the 38.2, maybe even form this higher low exactly within this level of the 23.6, being round about the 92,000 US dollars. So ultimately guys, this is what we would like to see for the price movement of Bitcoin, maybe form this double bottom and break the 23.6 as a first target, and all the way at the 38.2, this is going to be a major level. So yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the price movement is going to see a consolidation before we're going to break this major level. Yes guys, we can see the 200 moving average at the 61.8, the 50 moving average, the 100 moving average, perfectly lining up exactly within this box. And yes guys, this is this box that we've been talking about in the previous video, exactly here, because we can see a lot of price movement, a lot of resistance, and also support exactly within this zone. So this is going to be the make and break situation. If Bitcoin is going to break the 61.8, we could expect that the price movement of Bitcoin is once again going to break the 100,000 US dollars. But once again guys, we're going to look at the bearish case, because the 100 moving average on the daily chart is exactly here, the 86,000 US dollars. So yes, if we're going to see one final shakeout, this would be exactly my worst case scenario for Bitcoin, but I do expect we're going to see this consolidation exactly at this range low, because a lot of major entities, they're accumulating Bitcoin exactly here. And the first one is going to be Michael Saylor. Thinking about the next green dot on the Saylor tracker, Michael Saylor, the CEO of MicroStrategy, just announced that on Sunday he's going to add another green dot to the Saylor tracker. And yes, Michael Saylor from MicroStrategy, he has been accumulating Bitcoin each and every Monday for the previous weeks, dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. Are you thinking that he's going to buy the tops, the absolute tops? No guys, he knows exactly what time it is, and he's buying huge amounts of Bitcoin. So yes guys, he needs all of this selling pressure to accumulate these huge amounts of Bitcoin. So once again guys, this is just the indication that this is once again a major manipulation to drive all the weak hands up before we're going to see this next major push towards the upside. Because if we're going to look at this chart, Bitcoin is tracking the 2017 cycle. The red line is Bitcoin now, and the yellow line is the Bitcoin 2016-2017 cycle. And we can see that the price movement perfectly lines up with the 2017 cycle being exactly here. So the price movement is absolutely mirroring the price movement of Bitcoin in the year 2017. And yes guys, we can see that the price movement saw a major push towards the upside. We are exactly here. So should you be selling exactly at this fearful moment, or should you be accumulating? Because yes guys, this is what we could expect in the coming month. You're still extremely early, and we're going to see the second leg of the bull market. And yes guys, the price movement of Bitcoin is perfectly holding this line that I've been predicting exactly a few months ago, where I told you that the price movement of Bitcoin is going to see this major pump all the way to the 100,000 US dollars, see a retracement, and now we could expect the second leg of the bull market, this major parabolic phase of the bull market. And yes guys, if we're going to go all the way back to the year 2017, all the way to this candle, this indecision candle, exactly on the 1st of January, or let's say because it's the monthly chart in January, we saw this major consolidation and this major retracement, and afterwards we saw this major parabolic run. And this is exactly where we are. We are exactly mirroring the 2017 bull run, and I do expect that we're going to see that this monthly candle is going to turn into a major green candle, because ultimately guys, we didn't reach the top for Bitcoin, because the next leg of the bull market is going to be explosive. And if you want to trade the next move for Bitcoin and the overall crypto market, yes, we opened a trade on stacks and also Bitcoin, because ultimately guys, I do believe we're going to see a short volatility within the zone, form a higher low, and we're going to see this continuation all the way back up to the previous highs, because this is only going to be the beginning of a major altcoin season. The big picture remains valid, because we saw that the overall crypto market in the previous cycle also saw this reaccumulation phase exactly here, and once again we're seeing this reaccumulation phase for the total crypto market, and this is only going to be the beginning of a major altcoin season, and this is going to be your final dip, because you should be ready for the altcoin season 2025, because if we're going to look at 2021, we saw exactly the same consolidation and a 20% correction, or let's say 19% correction, and afterwards we saw this major pump towards the upside. So yes guys, history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes, and we could expect this major breakout towards the upside for the altcoin market cap. Yes, this is just to shake all the weak hands out of the market, and the market wins most of the time, and a lot of people are going to turn extremely fearful, and afterwards they're going to say, I wish I bought exactly the bottom. Guys, I told you exactly what we could expect. I even told you that the worst case is going to be the 90,000 US dollars, and that the worst case is not going to be a major dump, and that we could expect this fast recovery if we're going to break this range low, and all these major institutions have been accumulating. So all you should be doing at the moment, at this fearful moment, is either accumulate or just sit on your hands. And if you want to buy crypto on the spot market, go down in the video description below and sign up to BloFin, a non-KYC exchange where you receive a major deposit bonus. And if you want to spend all of your crypto with a crypto Visa card, make sure to sign up to REDOTPAY, where you're going to receive a $5 voucher to sign up a virtual or even physical card. The virtual card only costs $10, so you're already getting $5 for absolutely free. But the overall message is clear guys, this has been the bottom for Bitcoin, and we could expect this reversal, breaking this major level, coming all the way to the 100,000 US dollars. Yes, we could expect some volatility before the inauguration of Donald Trump, but ultimately guys, we know exactly what time it is, and just too early for this next major parabolic run towards the upside for Bitcoin, Solana, and all of the altcoins which are going to outperform Bitcoin. So if you want to be one step ahead, make sure to join my free Telegram group, and make sure to be subscribed to Be for Crypto. And now's the time to really wake up, because this has been the bottom, and we could expect this turnaround exactly here. And yes, you can even quote me and mark my words, but most importantly guys, make sure to be subscribed, and we see each other in the next video.